The younger generation thinks they know everything, but they don't know a damn thing. They have been manipulated by the media, just as I was manipulated when I was younger in the 90s. The only difference is, back in the 90s, people actually were trying to change, and they actually gave a damn about making things better and respecting everybody's culture and respecting each other and trying to get along and trying to erase hatred as best they could. It came from the music, it came from the TV shows. Almost every show that was out back then did everything in its power to make black and white people and other people of other ethnicities and backgrounds look at each other in a friendlier way and try to forget about the hatred and try to get along. Nowadays, everything that was right back in the day is now wrong, you know? And everything that's wrong is now right. Certain lifestyles are being brought to the forefront now. Some people say it's a good thing, some people say it's a bad thing. More interracial dating is being promoted now, but it's being promoted for the wrong reasons, of course, you know. And the people who promote this more than the media are the people in our own community, which really still to this day sickens the hell out of me. And it's also the reason why, you know, the community is not getting anywhere. Because majority of these swirlers and majority of these coons are the ones who are promoting this interracial dating, and they are, in fact, by doing that, not giving a shit about their own community, but just upping the community of our enemies. Let me explain something to you, and if this doesn't make any sense to you, then please go get your head examined because you may be retarded, okay? The only reason that white supremacy exists is because you allow it to exist. When you are continuously defending the person who oppresses you, when you are continuously promoting them as your only choice of mate or your only choice of being happy, you are saying to the oppressor who promotes, well, I should say, you are saying to the oppressor who practices and who uses this slavery on you, that he is superior or she is superior to you. And you are in fact telling them that you are inferior. So remember that the next time that you decide to get on a video, or the next time you decide to say, okay, well, interracial dating is great, especially when it's black and white people, and saying, oh, people should be with whoever they want to be. Remember that when the black community is falling apart. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, if these people care more. No. There are people in the black community that actually give a damn about their community, but unfortunately, we have a lot of these like-minded coons and swirlers out there who are promoting their own extinction, okay? And they're promoting everything that white people do as opposed to black people, and telling us that we are wrong for speaking up and that we are wrong for feeling the way that we feel. I'm going to tell you like this because I feel like I have a warrior spirit still, even though it's been almost 2.5, almost coming to 3 years that I've been doing videos about this particular topic when it comes to white supremacy, when it comes to black unity, black love, and issues that we face in the black community. I stand by what I say. I will never promote interracial dating. And if it's your choice to do that, then by all means, please do it. But I'm never going to support a black woman and a white man together, and I'm never going to support a black man and a white woman together. I just simply don't see how any benefit comes from that besides having biracial children. And nothing against biracial children, but I don't want to have a biracial child. I want to have a black child, okay? That's just me. And if you don't like what I said, then you can just unsubscribe or you can leave the video or dislike. Doesn't matter. But the conviction that I feel and the dislike that I have for interracial dating between black people and white people, it continues. I mean, if it's a game, I won't play that game anymore. I will throw that game away. If it's a TV show that I like and I see interracial dating between a black person and a white person, whether it be a black man, a white woman, or especially nowadays they're promoting more next to the black man and white woman, the black woman and the white man, I won't watch it anymore. I told you guys before on my other channel and other videos I've done previously, I don't watch The Walking Dead for that fact. I just don't do it. And then there are some of these sisters out here who are actually married to black men in real life, but these white men who make these movies and TV shows have this fantasy of this world, and they love to see black women as their women to go to bed with. They make these women have these roles, put them in the forefront, and have them swirl with men on television. it gets to the point where nowadays, if I see a black woman in the lead, I know she's not going to be in the lead role with a black man as her love interest. She's going to be in the lead role with a white man as her love interest. That's just a simple fact of it. And if you have a black man who's in a lead role, he's not going to be in the lead role having a black woman as his love interest. It's going to be a white woman. They don't want to see black women and black women and black men together. They want to see black women with white men. They want to see black men with white women. They want to see all this because it promotes diversity. Supposedly, they wait till they get to us to do that, but they haven't done that with each other. Starting with them, they'll make sure they make us do it, but they don't do it. That's what kills me about this whole diversity thing. Because I have no problem with diversity. I respect everybody's culture and all that, but I love how they wait till the black people come on television and have their own shows, and all of a sudden that's when they want to make us swirl. They don't swirl on their own shows, but they'll make us swirl. Just I told you guys with the Princess and the Frog, they did that with her as being the first black princess. She could have had a black prince, but no, they wanted to make her swirl. Okay, because of diversity. They say that the millennials love to see different varieties of couples and stuff like that. They want to see all these different couples, but how come when you're watching television, you only see black and white? You don't see Asian, you don't see Hispanic, you don't see any other kind being promoted, but you continuously see black and white together. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you really want to convince me that it's all about diversity, then I want to see couples of Asian men and white women. I want to see Hispanic men and black women. I want to see a whole bunch of different couples, not just the same goddamn couple every fucking time that I see a TV show. That's why I can't watch The Flash. That's why I don't watch the Arrow, and I like Arrow was a great fucking show. I can't watch it. I tried so hard, but I can't do it no more. Diggle and his wife, I don't know if they're together anymore. I cannot do it. If it's something that I don't believe in, I could try to understand it, but if I have to keep forcing myself to do it, I just can't. So I can't watch that. Okay, I don't watch shows where they make the black man look weak, because the black man is not weak. The only weak black men out there are the black men who choose to be weak. You see, the thing that I find to be very frustrating with some black men, and I'm not going to say, I'm not going to have to, justify why I'm talking about this, because if you're a black man and it doesn't apply to you, you don't have to get mad. But the black men who will get mad about what I'm about to say are the ones that it applies to, the ones that get hit the hardest in their heart, because they know that I'm telling the truth, just like I did on my other channel. Now let me say what I got to say, basically, is this, okay? A lot of black men are content, just like black people, period. They're content in this system of white supremacy as we speak of all the time. And when I say content, content is another word for being comfortable. You're comfortable in this system of being oppressed by the white man, because as long as the white man is giving you something, in this case a handout, you're fine with that. You don't need to fight, because as long as you're getting something, you won't fight him. So if he's giving you a job that has a position of certain type of power, even though it doesn't equal to the power that he has, you're okay with that. If he's giving you some sort of pay that makes you feel like you are being uplifted from certain jobs you had before that paid less than what you get now, you are comfortable with that. If you're able to have sex with certain white women, because he allows you to, you're comfortable with that. You don't want to fight for your community. You don't want to fight for the future of your children. You don't even want to fight for yourself. You're a broken down, beaten, and defeated man who is comfortable in the situation that he's in, even though he fully knows that he is being oppressed by said white man, will do nothing about it, because as long as I can get a handout from this white man and he sees me as a human being, which they don't see you as a human being because they're treating you less than, then you feel okay about that. You don't have any fight. See, they take the fight out of you, especially by putting the white woman in front of you. Because for some reason, some of you motherfuckers out there just love to put your dick inside of her. You love it. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say there's not some pretty white women out there. There are some that look pretty attractive, but me, on my principles alone, I can't fuck with them, because they will never understand what kind of stuff I go through. I can't have conversations with women like that who will not understand what kind of life I live, even if I don't get treated like shit every day by the police and get into conflicts like almost every other black person does. I can understand the situation because I'm black, and I've been black all my life, and I'll be black until the day I die. Okay? So I can't put myself in a situation where I would want to have sex, and especially even if I was attracted to white women and wanted to have sex with them and marry one, I would not in a million years talk badly about the women in my community. Because not only am I disrespecting the women in my community, I'm disrespecting my mother, I'm disrespecting my aunt, I'm disrespecting my grandmother, okay? I'm disrespecting basically every single woman in the community, even the ones in my own family. And if you have a daughter, you're disrespecting her. Especially if you have a daughter and you're with this woman who you may not be married to or may be married to, and you have a bad relationship with the wife or girlfriend, okay? And this child sees this, you disrespecting her mother. You are the first male black that she will see if you are her father. You have to set a good example. If you don't set a good example, then the first male black man that she sees, she will see and remember that he was a bad man, that he was no good, he was dirty, he treated his woman like trash, he didn't care about her who was his own daughter, okay? Some of these men need to wake up and understand and stop acting like babies. Pull off the fucking diapers, put on the grown man pants, and fucking stand tall, put your fucking shoulders out, you know, and make sure that people understand and recognize that you are a grown-ass man. You're going to do whatever you can to defend your community, defend yourself, and especially have some self-respect for yourself. Because, like I just said, from the analogy that I gave you, a lot of these men just don't give a shit. They are defeated before they even begin. And that's the problem. These men become coons. They want to tell you that, oh, I'm a coon because I disagree with the black community. No, no. You're a coon because you are content with the situation that you're in, and you don't fight for your own people, and you don't even fight for your own self. And you let these men treat you any way you want. You let these women treat you any way they want. They can degrade you. They can call you the N-word, and you will still... It's, you know, just me saying this is sad, but you will still make excuses for them, and you will still want to be close and near to them. And the women that I see that be in relationships with these white men are as pathetic as the black men who are in relationships with white women, because they do the same thing. They be around these people, they get the same mind of these people, the same mindset and mentality, and they talk the same, you know, bullshit about black people that white people do who have this racist mentality. I know it's not all white people that are like that, but come on, at this point I don't even need to tell you. Okay? Like I said before, many of them are like that. And you are, like they want to say that their people are innocent until proven guilty. They are guilty until proven innocent. Okay? That's how I feel about that shit. And that's how I'm going to feel about it. And nobody's going to make me feel any other way until I am proven wrong, which I know I will never be proven wrong. Because the majority of these people have nothing but hatred for us, and we've done nothing to them. Even the ones who have done nothing but live their lives as best they can still get hatred from these people, and it makes no fucking sense. These people are willing to lose their jobs. They're willing to lose their livelihood just to call you the N-word and treat you like shit because they've been holding it inside for so long. But black people want to keep on talking about let's forgive, let's protest. Protesting and forgiving ain't helping no more. I'm all about, you know, putting that shit in a fucking trash can now. Because it's done. I don't know how many times you're going to let a bully kick your ass and keep kicking you while you're down. But me, that's going to happen one time, and the next time, it ain't going to happen again. Because I'm going to fight the motherfucker, and it's going to be over. And that's what black people need to start doing. Stand up for themselves and showing the backbone. And once you do that, these motherfuckers will back off. Same thing with Africa. Africa should be having a backbone as well. You know, they're too damn nice. They letting these people come in there and take their resources. If I was in charge of Africa, I'd be killed. Because I wouldn't let any of these people do what they're doing right now. Now, the Chinese are doing some things nice for the Africans, but they're doing it all for their own ends at the end of the day. For their own means. Because they're trying to strip that country of whatever it has. You know? And I know what it has, but I'm just saying, as, you know, as I'm making my point. They're just trying to strip the whole country bare, the whole region, actually the continent, not country, the whole region bare of what it has, of natural resources, okay? And now the U.S. is getting mad at China, and it'll be funny, and I mean it will be funny if the U.S. and China go to war over Africa when you don't have no claim to that fucking region. You have no claim. You motherfuckers have your own countries, and Africa is its own continent. Stay the fuck away. That's why I would not be welcome, you know, by any of them, USA or China, if I was in power there. Because I would tell you to get the fuck out of my country. And that's all there is to it. Bottom fucking line. They always want to talk about go back to Africa. We going to Africa, and you motherfuckers follow us there till you can steal shit. You want to steal the women. You want to steal the resources, you know. You just got to have your fucking hand in the cookie jar every goddamn step of the way. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your hatred. I'm sick of your racism. And I'm just fucking tired of the bullshit, period. With these coon-ass people who want to make excuses for the same people that are oppressing not only us, but them as well. Even though they're too stupid to see it. So this is just my thoughts today, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't do a video in, 2-3 days, so I wanted to come and just talk. Just talk with you guys for a second. So let me know what you think. I know you guys always have something to say. You take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you next time.